In the 90s, there came to London Ahmed Didat. He is or was the greatest Muslim propagandist they had, I think. And he came and booked the Royal Albert Hall and said, I challenge any British Christian to debate with me the rival merits of Christianity and Islam. And I had a phone call from the Evangelical Alliance, Clive Calver, who was then the director, said, David, will you do it? I said, look, I know something about Ahmed Didat. He is brilliant. He is very clever. I said, I'll give you some names of people who could do it. And he came back and he said, none of them will do it. We're relying on you, will you? I finally said yes and spent a few sleepless nights. And then when the event was advertised, my name was not on the advertisement. And another name was there in my place. And I rang the alliance and said, I'd be very relieved if you got someone else, but you didn't tell me you'd changed speakers. And they said, oh, well, we think he would be more appropriate. I said, well, who is he? I've never heard the name. They said he's an American, a Lebanese evangelist. And they said we thought it would be suitable to have an Arab confront him. My wife and I got in a car and went up to the Royal Albert Hall on the night. We couldn't get in. There were hundreds and hundreds of Muslims all around the hall who couldn't even get in themselves. And I said, let's go round to the stage door and we'll get in, saying I should have been the speaker. Anyway, as we went round, an Arab stopped me and said, you're David Pawson, you came to our village in Lebanon. I said, yes. He said, you're coming in for the big fight? And I said, we haven't got tickets. And he said, I've got 2 spare. So an Arab gave us 2 tickets and we got in. The place was solidly Muslim. And the American evangelist, I'm afraid Ahmed Didat wiped the floor with him. Just totally demolished him. I was so angry, so ashamed, so afraid, so frustrated. I wanted to get up and shout and say, I was due to speak and I'm going to speak. But I'm afraid it was a dreadful occasion. And word went round England, Ahmed Didat has challenged the Christians. He began by saying, couldn't you find an English Christian to debate with me? It was a shameful event. There it was. Some people have told me you were saved from it because that American evangelist, his ministry was ruined that night and he's never ministered again. His son committed suicide a day or 2 later. So maybe I was saved.